Stay focused, stay engaged, and continue to reach your stars.
Ladies and gentlemen, number 24, Janet Scott. Can I get a keep right? Thank you to all of our seniors. Once again, big round of applause for Taylor Joseph, Teacher Winners, and Janet Scott. Thank you.
I'll be right back. Okay.
Conference is actually featuring the Eagles of North Carolina Central and Blue, North Carolina NCCU athletes. At this time, we ask that all of these lines in the room will get here. As we honor America, servicing women around the globe. First, with the national anthem that they're going to sing, followed by the Star Spangled Banner.
Along with the doctor, Steve Nash. I'm Don.
It's
Steve
okay.
Rush.
I've been called worse, Donald. It's
Yes.
okay.
Oh, man. Lady Aggie basketball here on NCATAggies.com. As we're going to get you set for the matchup between the Lady Aggies and the Lady Eagles. Of course, Steve, in the open, we were talking about the Lady Aggies. Let's look at the Lady Eagles. Again, winners, or losers, I should say, of their last 4 ball games. But everything runs through Anissa Rivera, and we'll see her on full display today.
Absolutely. You talk about an active player on both ends of the floor. She's taking home 2 MEAC Player of the Weeks on the offensive end and 4 on the defensive end. So she's no stranger to big games like this in a rivalry competition. I'm sure she's looking forward to spoiling one of the senior nights, since we'll be back tomorrow as well.
Of course, you can look at a couple of different players here on North Carolina Central's team. But the thing about it, when you look at the numbers, they're getting out-rebounded by almost 5 rebounds per game, shooting just 36% from the field and 29% from three-point range. That's not a good recipe if you're coming in trying to defeat this Lady Aggie basketball.
Oh, it's not at all. Coach Robinson has these young ladies playing phenomenal basketball. They're number 1 in the conference in both scoring offense and scoring defense in terms of not giving up much and being stingy. They're in top category in rebounds. I mean, they are leading 1 and 2 in most categories throughout the MEAC, with Howard being their fellow counterpart. So Anissa Rivera and Central, they definitely have their work cut out for them today if they plan on spoiling anything in Corbett today.
Of course, when you look at this North Carolina Central team, it's a team that they can do multiple things. In other words, if you have a forward, you have, some of the young ladies that can handle the basketball in addition to being able to play down low. And that versatility could help North Carolina Central today.
It could, but again, the way that the Lady Aggies have just been playing, especially coming off that loss at Norfolk, they got their work cut out for them. I'm not saying they can't pull it off, because they definitely have some players, and we saw the difference between the first game early this year and the second. First, with the Aggies winning by 30, the second, we only walked away with a 10-point victory. So I'm sure they have some more takeaways, and they want to try to chip away at that a little bit more.
Of course, having a chance to talk with Coach Robinson, he mentioned the fact that even after the 30-point loss against North Carolina, or the win, I should say, against North Carolina Central a couple of weeks ago, he wasn't happy because he knew that ultimately what happened against Norfolk State on Sunday could. But he also said he's glad it happened now, opposed to when you're getting into the tournament.
Absolutely. And when you look at it, Donald, these are the last 2 games of the season for the Lady Aggies. A couple games got rescheduled for next week, but the next time we'll see the Lady Aggies after this weekend is going to be in the conference tournament. And so complacency is definitely a real thing. Unfortunately, in this business, you deal with the youth of the players that you coach. And so whenever they have success, you know how it can be when you're younger. You think you know everything and things of that sort. And so these players probably saying, "Hey, coach, we got this under control." And then they get slapped in the mouth against Norfolk State, and Coach Robinson is reeling them back in like, "Hey, if we got a job to do, let's play Aggie basketball and do it the way that we do it. That's giving us success to get back on their winning column."
Of course, you played not only in this rivalry, but you were at one time a senior here at Corbett. And you look at the 3 seniors on this team, Deja Winters, Jayla Jones-Pack, and then, of course, you look at Shannon Scott. It's going to be, well, tomorrow, really, but this is the last series that these 3 ladies are going to play here at Corbett.
Yeah, it's a special moment because A&T is such a special place. Having transferred back like I did myself, I can totally understand even these ladies, even though they only played a couple seasons here, you feel the love throughout Aggie land whenever you play. As soon as you step foot in the floor, you're in Aggie for life. You're in the fraternity, the sorority, whatever you want to call it. And they've meant a tremendous amount to this program. Jayla Jones-Pack, what she's done on the offensive and defensive end, particularly with rebounding and blocking shots. Shannon Scott being an all-around player, just like Deja Winters being a sharpshooter. They're definitely going to be missed, and I'm sure they want to go out with a bang here today, especially with a few fans being back in the building.
Absolutely. That's the other thing. A couple of fans are going to be here today. For you, I don't know if you were, when you played, if you were, you know, especially your first year, you look at Demaya Tucker, she had to come back from injury, and she didn't look like herself last weekend per se. Just didn't look like her confidence was there, again, sort of being a freshman. But then in game 2, as she started to hit some shots, you could see sort of that confidence coming back. And we're going to have to see how she and the other freshmen respond in this rivalry with a few fans in the stands.
Oh, absolutely. And these rivalry games, above all else, are a lot of fun. I'm sure they'll pick up the energy, and we'll know what they're made of by the end of this ball game. I'll tell you that. It's good that they got their first dose of it in Durham, but it is a little bit of a different atmosphere when you're here in Corbett. Definitely a rowdy crowd, and I know they're looking forward to being back in the building and making some noise as well.
So we're set for the matchup between the Lady Aggies and the Aggies. Momentarily, we'll get who's on the floor. As a matter of fact, for North Carolina Central, in the backcourt, Faith Williams, Nicole Hope, and Nyasia Palmer. In the front court, Anissa Rivera and Kiana Brown, as the Eagles are on the board first. Deja Winters controls, been struggling a little bit from 3-point range, gets the ball back. 3 ball is on the way. It is off the mark, and Rivera with the rebound.
Yeah, quick shot there by the Lady Aggies. I don't blame Deja. It's a senior night. Want to get in the rhythm a little bit early on. Nothing wrong with getting some good ball movement. The Central's going to sit in that zone.
North Carolina Central controls. Williams between the circles, getting a screen out high now. 14 to shoot. Scott in the passing lane, almost had to steal. Back now. Williams drives down low. Shot is up. Nice block by Jones-Pack, and A&T has it.
And that's what Jayla Jones-Pack does well for the Lady Aggies, protecting that paint.
Walton down low to Jones-Pack, who sheds the defender and scores. Jasmine Walton, Sean Kelly Darts, Deja Winters in the backcourt for the Lady Aggies. Shannon Scott, Jayla Jones-Pack in the front court as we're tied at 2 here from Corbett Sports Center.
And I tell you what, Donald, it's so good to have the fans back in the building. I don't know about you, but I can already feel the difference in the energy from games that we've got the chance to call together in the past. So welcome back, fans, and to those of you listening at home. It's definitely getting rowdy in here in this rival game.
Absolutely. And, of course, those that are watching this on NCATaggies.com, the men are going to be in action at 8 o'clock, and you can also listen to Steve and also Spencer Turkin at 8 p.m. right here on NCATaggies.com as the first free throw by North Carolina Central's Hope is missed.
And I tell you what else is interesting, Donald. This is a little off topic, but I was watching the NBA game the other night with the Hawks and the Oklahoma City Thunder, and the Hawks were in red unis, the Thunder were in orange unis. And I'm just looking at the comparisons here with the pink versus the burgundy. They all kind of similar. The Hawks did change at halftime. I don't know if the Aggies are going to do that here today, but the referees, if they're not careful, they could get a few calls mixed up.
We'll see how that goes as Scott's shot is up. And Scott, she's been so great, Steve, for the Lady Aggies this year.
And she's just a leader. I mean, look at who she's guarding. She's guarding her key matchup of the day, and Anissa Riviere. And I'm looking forward to her accepting this challenge, both on the offensive and defensive side of the ball.
Rivera double team, missed the shot, rebound is up, and able to get it to go was Brown. Kiana Brown getting the bucket. The Lady Eagles have regained the lead. Skip pass is almost lost, and Scott able to chase it down. To Winters, launches the three. She's got it.
And that's a nice rhythm shot for Deja Winters. Got the ball off the reversal, even though it was a bad pass. Get a chance to see that defense move around a little bit. Square your shoulders, square your feet, knock it down.
Action fast and furious. The Lady Aggies have regained the lead. 7.5 left here in the first. North Carolina Central controls in this Aggie-Eagle rivalry. Jump shot is on the way. It is off the mark as Hope couldn't get that one to go, the team's second leading scorer.
And it looks like Central's going to stay in this zone as Darks attacks in his foul. And I think that may be on Hope. No, it's going to be on Palmer.
So Palmer picking up the first personal foul for North Carolina Central. And Lady Aggie's going to take it out with 23 on the shot clock.
Deja's wide open in the corner.
She's got it again. And you know about that, Steve. Sometime when you're that shooter and you're not hitting shots, you get one to go down and then you start to get in the rhythm.
Absolutely. What I like about that is she's taking her time and squaring up, getting into that rhythm, and her teammates are doing a good job giving her a good pass. Not making her reach down 4 feet to catch the ball and just catching it in rhythm and in stride and being able to knock down shots.
Rivera way off the mark. Jones Pack with the big rebound. Here comes Walton leading the break for the Lady Aggies. To the hole with the left hand. Couldn't get it though. Jones Pack had her shot blocked, but she's going to be fouled. And the Lady Aggies, let's see if this should be a shooting foul.
It looks like that one's going to be on Kiana Brown. And I tell you what, Jayla Jones-Pack has put a lot of pressure on the Lady Eagles on both ends of the floor early on, as she was attacking the boards on both ends and finishing in the paint.
And it is going to put the senior Jones-Pack at the free throw line. The redshirt senior from Amityville, New York, has some of her family here. It was a great presentation. And I'll tell you what, I mean, A&T Athletics does an absolutely phenomenal job, a great presentation on the board for the three seniors, and Jones Pack does have some family here at Corbett.
Yes, she does, and we can't say enough about this broadcast crew that we have and the job that they do, making it a special moment, even though her family couldn't walk out onto the court with her for the obvious reasons of COVID-19, but still been able to share that moment with her family here in the crowd and have the nice video presentation. Speaks volumes to our program.
Jayla Jones-Pack going to get one more free throw, knocks it down, so A&T leads 12-5. Lady Aggies led so far by Deja Winters, who has 6 points. Full court pressure. Central breaking it. Brown with the jumper. It's good, or the layup, I should say. It's good.
And Walton fortunate there that they didn't call a foul on her, as she didn't give the defender a chance to land.
Asia Ennis now in the game. Running the show now for the Lady Aggies, trying to beat this 2-3 zone defense. High post, Scott puts it on the floor, had it knocked away, able to get it back, but then Ennis lost it out of bounds. That's a turnover for A&T.
Yeah, sloppy possession there by the Lady Aggies. Not too often will you see us turn the ball over in that capacity, especially on an unforced turnover. We're sitting safely with a 5-point lead right now.
Full court pressure now by North Carolina A&T, but Lady Aggies going to back off. Khadijah Demery in the game now. Didn't play in the first game when the two teams met a couple of weeks ago. Ball out of bounds.
It looks like Central is confused. It's the Lady Aggies basketball.
All right, so A&T gets
Walton
possession.
got a deflection, but it went off of Rivera.
Quickly ahead, Walton driving that right baseline, going right at Rivera. Couldn't get it to go, but the rebound cleared by North Carolina Central. Sometimes, Steve, you got to go at a shot blocker. Ennis gets the steal.
Absolutely. How about the pace of this game? These ladies came out ready to play, to say the least.
Winters thought about that three. Going to kick it back out to Scott. 3 ball. Couldn't get it. Jones Pack and Rivera fight for it. It's going to be a jump ball. The possession arrow favors the Lady Aggies.
And again, Jones Pack is making her presence known early. She's already scored a few times in the paint, getting to the foul line. Already has 3 rebounds on the day and getting it done on both ends of the floor.
We've seen Shannon Scott take a lot more three-pointers the last couple of games. She's a 36% three-point shooter, 15 to shoot. Walton in that corner again, working against that zone defense. Walton just puts her lunch pail on and goes to work. Jumper off the mark. Jones Pack, another offensive rebound. Pump fake, puts it back up, no good. And Jones Pack, her offensive rebound, her tenacity is going to lead to 2 shots.
And we're just in the first quarter, Donald, halfway through, and she's already got 5 rebounds on the day.
So she's going to go back. The red shirt senior is going to go back to the free throw line for 2. Kiana Brown picking up the personal foul. That is her second. Jones Pack free throw is good. It's good also, of course, when you can go to the free throw line and knock these free throws down. Jones Pack now on the season is a 57% free throw shooter. Second free throw, good. Jones Pack is getting it done at the free throw line. The Lady Aggies lead is 7.
And due to her getting it done at the free throw line, the Lady Aggies is able to set up that nice full court press they like to run to try to wear down some of these central guards and see what their stamina is later on in the game.
Faith Williams, man-to-man defense by North Carolina A&T. Demery crosses over, slips down, ball is loose. It's on the floor. Central has it, 9 to shoot. Kicked out now. 3 ball is on the way by Williams, way off the mark. And we're going to have a loose ball foul against the Lady Eagles.
And that's going to be on Simone Edmondson out of Fort Washington, Maryland, picking up her first.
And we're going to take a break with A&T leading by 7.
Hey, Dave.
Dave, we're so proud of everything you've accomplished on and off the court.
We love you.
Go Aggies.
Hey, Deja, it's your dad. Happy senior night, and congratulations on all your accomplishments on the court, off the court, and in the classroom. Continue your efforts, and I'll definitely be here to support you throughout the way. Congratulations, and I love you.
Happy senior day.
Thank God, Jayla. I know you're surprised to see us here, but we would not let this night go by without saying some words of encouragement. It has been a long 5 years, but thank God you made it. You got your bachelor's and now your master's, and we would not have been able to get done without our village. Woo!
Along with the Dr. Steve Rush, I'm Donald Ware, Lady Aggie basketball. The Lady Aggies lead 14-7, have possession of the basketball off of the media timeout. We'll get you reset in terms of who's in the game for A&T. Demaya Tucker, one of those that's in the game. Ball is knocked away, still loose. Winners has it, 10 to shoot. Scott, left baseline, pulls up, 8-footer, couldn't get it to go. Ennis with the rebound, puts it up, and Rivera blocked it out of bounds.
And that's what she does, averaging 3 blocks a game on the season. Rivera is not having it in the paint. You might want to throw a pump fake when you go down there with her dunk.
Yes, she by far leads the league in block shots. One of the leaders in the nation, not much that she can't do. But we saw Shannon Scott do an excellent job on her the first game that these two teams met. And she's got the assignment also today, Steve.
And so far, she's doing a wonderful job holding Rivera scoreless to today. So far, only 1 rebound. And I tell you what, Jayla Jones-Pack is on her way to filling up this score sheet already with 6 points, 5 rebounds. And so far, only the seniors have scored, though.
Left elbow jumper off the mark. Scott couldn't get it to go, and the rebound is cleared by Rivera. looking to push. Eagles turn it over one more time as Hope could not handle the pass.
Yeah, good job there by the Lady Aggies on getting back on defense, sprinting back, causing that turnover. And they get a chance to get another possession. As Madeline Anderson is going to check in for the Eagles, replacing Nicole Hope.
3 turnovers in the ball game so far for North Carolina Central. It's a rivalry, and again, we do have fans in the stands the first time this year here at Corbett Sports Center.
It looks like Central's going to stay in that zone.
Jones pack, drop step, Hook couldn't get it to go. Rivera clears. Williams in the front court pushing, kicks it out.
Anderson.
And the block to Rivera. Turnaround fadeaway is way off the mark. Offensive rebound. Williams' shot is up and it's good.
Yeah, another second chance shot there by the Eagles. And I'd like to see the Lady Aggies move the ball a little bit on this possession. These last couple of possessions, Central sitting in that zone, taking quite a few quick shots. But we can move that ball around maybe to get Deja Winters a nice open look the way we have earlier.
Ennis had it knocked away. Quick outlet. Comes out to Demry. Demry looking to finish and cannot. Ennis with the rebound. Quickly ahead is Tucker. Ennis. Scott. Jumper. In and out. Ball is loose, and a loose ball foul is going to be called. Looks like against the Lady Eagles.
Yeah, that may be on Williams. She was holding, also going to be on Rivera, holding on to Jayla Jones' pack.
And late in the ball game, the last time these two teams met on Valentine's Day, Rivera fouled out of the ball game. It was 2 keys. Rivera fouled out late. And then also, you look at Coach Stafford Odom, the head coach, got a technical foul late in the ball game. That enabled North Carolina Central, A&T, I should say, to get some separation.
Yeah, anytime the Eagles don't have Rivera on the floor, especially missing Keisha White, who's another one of their solid players who's out due to injury, the Eagles are definitely at a disadvantage. But she does everything from them offensively and defensively, averaging almost a double-double, around 6 points, 9 rebounds, and 3 blocks like what we've mentioned. And she is definitely their player.
Jones pack, 5 of 6 now from the free throw line, missed the second. But the Lady Aggies lead 15-9. Jump shot by Hope, a 3-pointer. She knocks it down.
Yeah, definitely got to keep your eye on her because she can shoot that thing. I watched Faith as she was warming up today, Miss Williams, and she gets it done.
Jones pack shows the ball, but traveled and turned it over. It's one thing we see a lot from the bigs. Before they put it on the floor, they'll take those steps, and we've seen that call many times this year.
Yeah, absolutely. And one thing I'm also noticing, too, in these last few possessions for the Lady Aggies, is just not being patient on offense. Just take your time. You can get good looks, good shots, but we're rushing things. Could be because it's a rivalry game. Could be because it's senior night. Could be because we got fans in the room. But nevertheless, you definitely want to calm that adrenaline down a little bit and get back to doing what you know you're capable of. Cut down on some of these turnovers, get some better looks at the basket.
Jones pack is out. Sean Kelly Darks is in as Coach Robinson decides to go smaller. A&T trapping in the backcourt. 2 seconds to get it across the timeline. And Stafford Odom calls the timeout.
Great defense there by the Lady Aggies. If they trap in the backcourt, then they cut off all the outlets, forcing Central into a timeout. Great pressure defense.
2:25 left. 2:25 left. We'll keep it here on the timeout. And so far, Jones Pack has really made her presence felt. We're seeing her, Steve, be a lot more aggressive offensively, and the officials are rewarding her as she's 5 of 6 from the free throw line.
Absolutely, and she does what she does in terms of rebounding, blocking shots on the defensive end. But whenever she can get those contributions and knock her free throws down on the offensive end, the Lady Aggies are tough to beat.
A&T 5 of 12 from the field, Central is 5 of 12 from the field. A&T is 4 of 14 from the field so far in this ballgame.
Yeah, not shooting it extremely well. Again, I just think it's the poor shot selection. Seems like we're rushing a little bit against this zone. We can get some ball movement. I think the Lady Aggies will calm down a little bit, get back in rhythm, and be able to knock down some open looks.
Morgan Callahan trying to drive to the holes. Foul. Her progress was impeded.
Looks like Jada Smith.
Yep. And she picks up her first. That is just the second team foul against the Lady Aggies.
And Central very fortunate to be trimming this lead down with their star player on the bench right now in Rivera. Only a 3-point lead for the Aggies.
Callahan did not play in the last game. 8 to shoot. Williams drives. Shot is blocked. Scott on the defense. Ennis is pushing. Lost the basketball. Gets it out to Tucker. Jump shot is good.
It's going to be a nice little 1-2 punch freshman to freshman for years to come. As defense converts to offense for the Lady Aggies, extending that lead back out to 5 points.
Shot is up. Missed by Callahan, but a foul going to be called against the Lady Aggies.
I think that one's going to be on Jada as well. She just picked up 2 quick ones, and quickly Jayla Jones-Pack has come back into the game. I'm sure that's who the replacement is going to be.
Right on cue. Also checking into the game for North Carolina Central, Promise Cunningham. Again, Callahan did not play when the two teams met last time, and she's at the free throw line for 2. Misses the first. Callahan on the season, just a 50% free throw shooter coming in. Made 6 of 12. Second is a miss. Scott with the rebound. A&T, as always, looking to push. Nice bounce pass to Tucker, but the ball was kicked.
And you don't see that too often, Donna, where you get that fast break going off the free throw. That just speaks to the discipline of the Lady Aggies. Not only securing the rebound, but those ladies are off and running. They're ready to push that ball, and that's not something you see too often.
Tucker on the inbound, almost lost by Dark. She's trapped in the corner now. She is able to find Ennis till the whole finger roll, couldn't get it to go, and Central clears.
Yeah, another easy miss there by the Lady Aggies.
Here comes Scott with the steal. 3-on-1. Scott, right side, pump fake there. Scott with the bucket.
And once again, defense turning to offense. And here, how about it for this crowd, Don? I think they're excited to be back as well.
Scott off the glass, the feed from Darks. And as Steve said, defense turns into offense again. Quickly ahead, we're going to try to see, Steve, if the Lady Eagles can kind of get into some offensive set.
Yeah, Lady Aggies doing a great job pressuring, denying it, all passes, keeping them forced way outside the perimeter, making it tough on them to get them get into their offense. And Shannon Scott, as she deflects the ball once again, is all over the place.
Jump shot is off the mark by Cunningham. Long rebound, Darks. 3-on-2. Darts, pass, Scott, pump fake, shot, lane, couldn't get it to go. There's Ennis, puts it back up, can't get it to go. Ennis tips it to herself, and Darts controls A&T with the fresh 20. Playing for 1 shot. Difference between shot clock and game clock is 8 seconds. 8 on the clock. Scott, 6 seconds. Scott, 3 seconds. In the post. Turnaround shot. That's going to be an offensive foul on Jones-Pack.
Yeah, great defense there by Promise Cunningham. She read that play the whole way. Knew that Jalen wanted to turn over that left shoulder to get to that right-hand jump hook that she likes to use in the paint, and fortunately there to draw the charge.
Jones-Pack picking up the personal foul. It is her first. And there's going to be some kind of replay. I don't know if what exactly we're going to be looking at right here.
I wonder if they think that Jayla may have thrown an elbow in that charge, in like that head and neck area.
Yeah, I mean,
and we'll see if we can get it up on the screen.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just not the biggest fan. I'm just not the biggest fan of replay. I mean, you know, when we saw it and the referee saw it right there, I mean, there was, you know, she's just trying to make a basketball move. There's no malintent there at all.
I agree 100%, Donald. It just takes away from the flow of the game sometimes, the speed of the game. And, I mean, let's be honest. Basketball is not football, obviously, but it is a contact sport. It does get a little physical from time to time. And nobody was injured on the play. I'm with you on this one. Let's just kind of keep this thing going. Only 7 seconds left in this first quarter.
You know about that. When you played with the intensity and all of that. And sometimes you just gotta let the guys and gals play.
That's exactly right. That's what good old-fashioned competition is. And I'm old school in that capacity, so I love to get out there, get a little rough from time to time, scrape up your knee, and let's see who comes out with the victory today.
Of course, this rivalry, it was a sweep last year, not only in the regular season, but also in the tournament, as the Lady Eagles won 3 games. So you know A&T was in to get back and won the 2 games there in Durham a couple of weeks ago. And trying to get the sweep here today and tomorrow.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think, like as you mentioned, with that rivalry, the adrenaline is high between both teams. And I mean, Central has already played 10 young ladies today in the first quarter. Lady Aggies have already played 8. So they're definitely going into the reserves a little bit earlier than I would have anticipated. But it could be due to that adrenaline rush. Again, it's senior night, rivalry game. The fans are finally back in the building. So you could easily see the effect. And it looks like they're going to have to fix that clock as well, because I've never seen it say 80.9 seconds. So we may have to do something about that.
It was at 7.5 when we went to the replay. And, in talking with Tricia Stafford Odom, the head coach for North Carolina Central, she says, hey, we need to do a better job of protecting the basketball. And so far, North Carolina Central has not done a great job of protecting the basketball. 5 turnovers here in the first quarter.
Yeah, and I mean, that's just a direct credit to the Lady Aggie defense. They get after it. They pick you up full court. They mix it up from the man-to-man defenses to their 1-3-1s, to their 2-3 zones, to their trap defenses. So they definitely keep you on your toes. And if you don't really study the tape as the players from Central, you could find yourself in the middle of a storm when you get out here.
Should be 7.5 on the clock. And they're trying to fix the clock right now. They're going to say 8.9. So 8.9 on the clock. So we're ready to rock and roll as North Carolina Central has to travel the full 94 feet. Full court pressure by A&T. That is Dimry. Dimry, 5 seconds. Dimry dribbles, 3 seconds. Wraparound pass. Shot is on the way by Williams. Is off the mark, and that's how the first quarter is going to come to an end. A&T outscores North Carolina Central by 9 points in the first quarter. We're back with the second quarter. After this, you're watching Lady Aggie basketball on NCATaggies.com.
Congratulations to my daughter, Channing Scott, as she celebrates her senior night. You have really been an inspiration to your siblings. Patrick, Peyton, and Taylor really look up to you. There is nothing that you can't accomplish if you put your mind to it. I wish you much success as you reach this next chapter in your life. Stay focused, stay engaged, and continue to reach for the stars. I love you.
Happy graduation, babe. It's been a blessing to see the growth of a woman you've become since your sophomore year to now. And, the future's looking bright for you. Can't wait to see it.
Along with the Dr. Steve Rush, I'm Donald Ware. We're set to begin the second quarter. We're here at Corbett Sports Center on the campus of North Carolina A&T State University here in Greensboro, as the Lady Aggies have the 21-12 lead. And Steve, what did you like from what you saw from the Lady Aggies in the first quarter?
It's business as usual for the Lady Aggies. They're letting their defense create offense. Initially, Central's playing that zone. They weren't getting the best ball movement, kind of stagnant on offense, unable to score the ball. But they really turned up a notch on defense, forced quite a few turnovers, able to get out and run, get some easy buckets. Jayla Jones-Pack getting second chance shots at it, knocking down their free throws today. And that's why the Lady Aggies are able to extend this lead out to 9 points.
Rivera ineffective in the first quarter, missed that shot badly. Walton didn't see a whole lot of time in the first, is back into the game. Darts, Walton, down low, Jones-Pack catches, turnaround hook, couldn't get it to go, gets her own rebound, gonna kick it back out, starts from the free throw line, got it.
And the Lady Aggies just keep coming and keep coming and keep coming. They are relentless. Jayla Jones-Pack there missing a shot, getting her own rebound, finding Sean Kelly Darks, able to convert the second chance opportunity.
Bodies go flying near the A&T bench. Darks and
it's like Faith Williams and Darks getting to know each other a little bit out here on the floor today.
Shannon Scott gonna check back into the game.
Yeah, I like that move by Coach Robinson there to get Shannon Scott back in now that Anissa Rivera is back in the game. That she's done a great job holding her scoreless so far today.
Cunningham to inbound baseline right. Hits it in. 3 ball is on the way. It is way off the mark by
like Deja got a piece of that. And we got another jump ball going to the Lady Aggies.
Lady Aggies continue, and to your point, block shot, continue to be aggressive defensively.
Absolutely. They're relentless. If I had one word to describe the Lady Aggies on the defensive end of the ball, it's relentless. They get after you. They give you high pressure. You only get one crack at it because they're going to get the rebounds. And then the next thing you know, they're off and running. You got Sean Kelly Darks pushing it, and you got Shannon Scott running, as well as Jayla Jones packing, Deja Winters, and Demaya Tucker. And they just do a phenomenal job getting Lady Aggies in here who can play basketball.
Scott with the bucket just inside the free throw line off the pass from Walton. Largest lead of the game for A&T is 13. Rivera, Scott right in her face, crosses over, drives. Great defense.
Deflection leading to the steal.
Taylor.
And we're off.
Walton, oh, nice one-handed pass. And Winters finishes.
I'm starting to think that Deja only knows how to score in threes. She's hit 2 3-pointers for us today. Now she's getting the and-one opportunity. I like the way she does her math, Donald. I got to be honest with you.
That's a good call. Madeline Anderson picking up the personal foul. That is going to be her first. A&T off to the races. I mean, just up and down. And that's going to be tough for North Carolina Central to handle as the Lady Eagles are shorthanded.
Absolutely. It's going to be extremely tough because, like I said, Lady Aggies, I'm sure they're not too happy, like we mentioned about that loss at Norfolk, breaking up that 10-game win streak, getting a chance to redeem themselves, not only in getting back in action, but against their rival at home. So you can definitely tell from the energy they brought to the table today.
Cunningham jumper off the dribble is good.
A tough shot there. Credit Cunningham for making a tough jumper. Good pass.
Darts to Walton, couldn't finish. And the rebound controlled by Rivera. Here come the Lady Eagles trailing by 13 as we're inside of 8 minutes remaining here in the second quarter. Donald Ware and Steve Rush with you here from Corbett Sports Center on the campus of North Carolina A&T State University. Rivera drives. Shot is good.
Tough shot getting her first bucket of the day. Very timely, guys. This is going to be, if Central doesn't get it together, this could be a very long game for them if they let the Lady Aggies do to them in the second quarter as they did in the first.
Darts high post. Scott darts, three-pointer. It rims out and Rivera clears once more. Here comes Williams and the Lady Eagles trailing by 11. Guarded there by Deja Winters. Down low. Brown sheds the defender, Taylor, and scores.
Yeah, great pass there. Good finish.
So the Lady Eagles creeping back here, close the gap to 9. The Aggies working around that circle. Winters drives in the corner. That is Darts, 12 to shoot now for North Carolina A&T. Darts, nice pass to Scott. Scott had her shot blocked out of bounds by Rivera. 5 on the shot clock.
Yeah, Lady Aggies got to be careful when Central can sit there and set that zone defense of not being too stagnant. Not a lot of ball movement when Central is able to set their zone. It's really causing quite a bit of problems for the Lady Aggies. The majority of their points today have been in transition and on second chance opportunities.
Walton, Darts, Scott with 3 to shoot.
Get it up, got to shoot. I don't think she knows.
Got to shoot it, and it's going to be a shot clock violation against A&T.
Yeah, you can't let that happen after a dead ball situation. One of the things you always do, especially if you're the point guard, is you always understand clock and score. And up to everybody to take a look at that shot clock, understand it's only 5 seconds so that you can get at least a shot off.
It's a great call. Darts has the assignment now against Williams. Got her hand on the ball. Williams got it back. Williams drives. Williams shoots. Had her shot blocked by Scott,
who deflected it off Williams, and we're going the other way.
Excellent defense. Shannon Scott coming into the game with 7 blocks. She's already got at least 2 in this ballgame. Just a phenomenal player. You're talking about a young lady that played in the ACC, graduated from Georgia Tech, say, hey, I want to come to North Carolina A&T, got a great NBA program. She recruited A&T, and they're glad for it. Because she has been absolutely phenomenal for the Lady Aggies.
And as great a job as Coach Robinson does recruiting, I think that's about the easiest job he's had to do when you get a player like Shannon Scott who finds you. But it speaks volumes to him, to the program he's built here, the type of leader he is, the type of coach that he is in the program. I mean, he's just done a phenomenal job since he's been here, and I'm looking forward to him maybe getting that Coach of the Year again this year as well.
He has done an absolutely phenomenal job. Shannon Scott off the missed shot by Ennis. called for the loose ball foul. So the Lady Eagles again have closed their deficit to 9, almost a 5-second call, but the Lady Eagles able to get it in. Rivera's pushing in the corner. 3 ball is on the way, and it is knocked down. That is Anderson.
Yeah, great pass there. Rivera running the point on that possession as she crossed midcourt and found her in the corner for the wide open jumper, and Madeline Anderson able to convert.
Lady Eagles on a nice run. It's been sort of a bit of a cold spell here for A&T, looking to score in this possession. Ennis.
Better job moving the ball.
Scott couldn't get the jumper to go, and Anderson clears the rebound.
Big defensive possession here for the Lady Aggies, letting the 15-point lead dwindle right down to 6.
Williams in the post, ball knocked away, but the foul's going to be called on Taylor.
Yeah, can't reach around her from behind. You want to get in that 3-quarter defensive position where that offhand can knock the ball down. Whenever you reach when she has possession over, that's the easiest call the referees will be able to make today.
So Lavasi Taylor picks up her first personal foul. Morgan Callahan to inbound baseline right for North Carolina Central. It's an into Williams. Haven't heard a whole lot from Hope, who is the second leading scorer for North Carolina Central. Hope.
They had gotten away with steps there.
Williams spins, left-hand shot is missed. Ball is still loose, and it is still loose, and Central saves it. Williams has it, going to kick it back out as Hope controls.
Yeah, great hustle there on the second effort by the Lady Eagles, saving that possession. Still getting a chance to trim this lead down a little bit further.
Williams, jump shot, off the mark. Winners with the rebound for A&T. Walton thought about the 3, drives, Walton couldn't get it to go, and Callahan clears.
Yeah, you miss those layups like that. It can suck the life out of you, especially when you've been on a scoring drought the way the Lady Aggies have been. You want to convert those easy ones for sure.
10-second violation, excellent defense by Walton on Williams. 4:02 left as we're going to step aside as the Lady Aggies lead by 6. You're watching Lady Aggie basketball on NCATaggies.com.
A ceremony with J.T. Fisher Funeral Services can be anything you wish it to be, from a simple or traditional ceremony to an elaborate celebration of life. J.T. Fisher's caring staff will guide your family in creating a meaningful ceremony to honor the life and memory of your loved one. Funeral services are as unique as life itself. Put your trust in the hands of the caring, experienced professionals at J.T. Fisher Funeral Services. Take comfort. JTFisherFuneralServices.com. A ceremony with J.T. Fisher Funeral Services can be anything you wish it to be, from a simple or traditional ceremony to an elaborate celebration of life. J.T. Fisher's caring staff will guide your family in creating a meaningful ceremony to honor the life and memory of your loved one. Funeral services are as unique as life itself. Put your trust in the hands of the caring, experienced professionals at J.T. Fisher Funeral Services. Take comfort. JTFisherFuneralServices.com.
Donald Ware and Steve Rush with you here, Corbett Sports Center on the campus of North Carolina A&T State University here in Greensboro, where the Lady Aggies one time had a 13-point lead. It is now down to 6. And you can see here in the second quarter, Steve, that Lady Aggies not shooting the ball well, just 3 of 10 field goals made.
Yeah, absolutely. And I contribute that to, in the first quarter, we saw a lot of defense converting to offense. But here in this second quarter, because Central has been able to convert on offense, they've been able to set that zone up on defense. Lady Aggies not doing the best job of moving the ball around, taking a lot of quick shots, a lot of unforced drives right into traffic. You want to get that ball movement whenever you're playing against a zone defense. And when you get them to reverse a few times, that's when you attack. That's when you get the open shots that we saw Deja Winters get here in the first quarter. So we'll see if Coach Robinson makes a necessary adjustment.
North Carolina Central, conversely, 4 of 9 from the field for 45% here in the second quarter.
And Central switches to the man-to-man defense.
Winners couldn't make them pay, but Taylor with the offensive rebound. And a reset by A&T. Scott looking down
Great
low.
pass.
Ennis gets it to go.
Great pass from senior to freshman. converting, able to set up that full court pressure defense as the Aggies look to extend their lead going into halftime.
Scott with her second assist of the ball game. Catch, shoot, shot is way off the mark as Simone Edmondson couldn't get that one to go. Winters in the corner, pump fakes, pulls the trigger. She's got it.
Great rhythm shot again there by Deja Winters. Shannon Scott getting the rebound, pushing it, drew two defenders, kicked it to Deja Winters for the three, and the Aggies convert again as Shannon is fouled, getting a chance to earn two more at the line. Defense converting to offense once again.
You've been saying it all game. It has rung true, and really, you look at Ennis, boy, she's been tremendous on the defense, getting that steal and almost getting an and one for Scott.
She most certainly has, and I mean, if you just look at her progression throughout the course of this season as a freshman, I remember we talked in that Norfolk State game about midway through the season, the freshmen aren't truly freshmen anymore. They start to turn into sophomores, at least on the court, not in the classroom. And Ennis has definitely made the necessary adjustments, and just watching her mature and get more comfortable, and she's able to convert and play some key minutes for Coach Robinson and get it done here today.
Shannon Scott with 9 points now. She has won 4 Player of the Week awards from the MEAC so far this season. Couldn't get the second to go.
Yeah, we're looking at 2 potential Players of the Year. First team all MEAC performers with Shannon Scott out here as well as Anissa Rivera. And you just got to love matchups like this, Donald, especially in the rivalry game.
Another turnover for North Carolina Central is A&T going to have possession, the 8th turnover of the game for the Lady Eagles.
And Central's going back from their man-to-man back to the 1-2-2 zone.
Ball tip, but Scott hustles to get it for the Lady Aggies. Ennis getting the play from Coach Robinson. 12 to shoot now. Ennis, an offensive foul away from the ball, going to be called against the Lady Aggies.
Yeah, it looks like we got a legal screen there.
Vossi Taylor with her second. Ennis is out, and Sean Kelly Darks is back into the game, the freshman from Cincinnati for A&T.
And how good has she been this season?
Just tremendous.
Got her a few Rookie of the Week awards on the year. Definitely going to be in the running for that Rookie Player of the Year as the awards come out next week.
Rivera. Good defense. Cunningham. Jumper. Way off the mark. Ball goes out of bounds and give the possession to the Lady Aggies. And Steve, Shannon Scott, a lot of times if you got to exert yourself on the defensive end, offense, maybe not so much, she's getting it done on both ends.
On both ends. It speaks to her conditioning. It speaks to her mental capacity and how she processes the game. And I just love her competitiveness because as soon as this game started, she said, hey, ladies, I got hurt. 15 is mine. And that's just old school. You get your 5. I meet you at the park, Donald, with your 5, and we just go toe-to-toe. So I can appreciate that personality that she has on the court. And I mean, she's a phenomenal player on both ends.
Promise Cunningham picks up the personal foul for North Carolina Central. And for the Lady Eagles, that's going to be their 3rd personal foul. A&T with possession. We're inside of 2 minutes left here in the second. Scott in the lane off the pump fake. Couldn't get it to go. Darks with a circus shot. It hung on the rim. Couldn't get it, and Hope clears. Here come the Lady Eagles. Quickly ahead. Rivera, pump fake, shoots the three-pointer. I should say ball fake, missed it, and Winters clears. Winters, Darks to the hole, shot blocked by Rivera, who gets the rebound.
And she's already at her season average on blocks for the days. And, man, she protects that paint, I tell you.
Demery, let's see what the call is. It's going to call a 30-second timeout. Demery slid across the floor. I thought they may call a travel. And it's a 30-second timeout, so we're going to keep it here. 1:16 left here in the second quarter. In the Lady Aggies shooting a lot better here now, Steve, in this latter part of the second.
Yeah, absolutely. Once again, that defense turned into offense. And that's been our best offense to date. When Central's able to get set in that half-court set, they've really given us some problems in that matchup zone they're playing, as well as not throwing the shot fakes when you get down there with Rivera, because she's going to block it if you don't. As we saw there with Sean Kelly Darks trying to take advantage of some points in the paint. And Aggies lead by 12.
Nissa Rivera, the star for North Carolina Central that everybody raves about and is a really, really good player. But A&T so far has done a great job against her. She's just 1 of 6 from the field with just 2 points.
Yeah, and I contribute 100% of that to Shannon Scott and the challenge that she's accepted and the job that she's done. As her freshman counterpart, Sean Kelly Darks gets the steal and the easy conversion.
With the left hand, as Steve mentioned, defense continues to turn into offense. Lady Aggies now with their largest lead at 14.
Looks like we might have had a travel there. We'll see. Yep. The referee saw it the way I did. Once again, forcing another turnover.
This A&T pressure is just too much right now for North Carolina Central. We'll see what kind of adjustments Coach Tricia Stafford Odom makes at halftime. Darks looking to attack that Lady Eagle defense. Darks. Now Tucker controls, 15 to shoot for North Carolina A&T. Darks tried to dump it down low to Taylor, was knocked away and stolen. And here comes North Carolina Central.
Yeah, she telegraphed that pass. Definitely, they used to say fake a pass to make a pass, don't? That one they definitely telegraphed, and Central able to get the deflection and come away with steal.
Difference between shot clock and game clock is 6 seconds, 14 to shoot. Rivera double team, throws up a wild shot off the mark, gets her own rebound, throws it back up, created the contact, and the foul going to be called against Lavasi Taylor.
Yeah, she picks up another. But again, just the activity level of Rivera, just all over the place. Threw up a wild shot, but able to gather herself and go back after that rebound. Unfortunately for her, picked up a foul and a chance to earn 2 at the line.
And Coach Robinson decides to go smaller. No Shayla Nelson today. That's going to be key because Nelson brings that defensive presence. Generally, you would have had Taylor Nelson, but no Nelson, so Coach Robinson decides to go small.
Yeah, absolutely, especially with Jayla Jones-Pack picking up her second foul a little bit early on, putting the Lady Aggies at a disadvantage. But I tell you what, Shannon Scott's been doing a phenomenal job filling in those gaps and helping out with the absence of Jayla Jones-Pack and Nelson, as you mentioned.
Rivera able to knock down both free throws. Pulls North Carolina Central to within 35 to 23. Full court pressure by North Carolina Central. Shot clock is off. Tucker, bounce pass. Scott loses the basketball. Ball is still loose, jump ball, and the possession arrow favors North Carolina Central. That's a turnover by A&T.
Yeah, in a bit of a hurry there on that possession, Donald. We had it was no difference in the shot clock and game clock. A chance to just hold for the last shot. Lady Aggies got tempted to push it because Central pressed them, but didn't have to. Could have just held it and held for the last shot.
Rivera to inbound, 8.5 seconds a game. Shot clock is off. And a foul going to be called away from the basketball. This one goes against the Lady Eagles.
Yeah, Williams caught Sean Kelly Darks with a little bit of a push off, and the referee caught it.
So 8.5 seconds remaining. Walton to inbound baseline right. Scott, winners, 6 seconds. Darks, 3 seconds. 2 seconds, down to Scott at the buzzer. She got it! Beautiful pass from Darks to Scott, who finishes at the buzzer.
How about the alley-oop down in women's basketball? Great awareness by Shannon Scott, understanding the clock, as we mentioned earlier, converting on the tip end and putting the Lady Aggies up 14 going into the half.
That was absolutely awesome. And they're going to replay this, but it looked good from us. I thought they were not going to have enough time to get it off, Steve.
Yeah, I think they had plenty of time. Thank God she didn't come down with the ball and she just finished it while she was in the air. As we have the replay going. Great pass by Marks.
Ball is off in the red. Yes. So A&T able to convert. That was a play that they drew up, and they were super excited. We're at halftime as the Lady Aggies lead by 14. We're going to step aside, come back with our halftime activities. You're watching Lady Aggie basketball on NCATAggies.com.
The MEAC is embarking on a year-long celebration of its 50th anniversary under the banner of the theme, A Golden Past, A Glorious Future. The conference will open the year with a selection of the 50 greatest moments in MEAC history, and with a selection of all-time teams for each of the MEAC-sponsored sports. With Hall of Fame recognition and with historical fanfare to the student athletes, coaches, and administrators who have helped to mold the MEAC into the great conference that it is today. The year promises to rekindle the love fans have had for the MEAC for 5 decades. Yes, the past was golden for the MEAC, and the future promises to be glorious.
A ceremony with JT Fisher Funeral Services can be anything you wish it to be, from a simple or traditional ceremony to an elaborate celebration of life. JT Fisher's caring staff will guide your family in creating a meaningful ceremony to honor the life and memory of your loved one. Funeral services are as unique as life itself. Put your trust in the hands of the caring, experienced professionals at JT Fisher Funeral Services. Take comfort. JT Fisher Funeral Services.
Ford is built to fit your lifestyle. Check out the great offers on the vehicles that'll help you win the day at buyfordnow.com. Learn why they're built for victory and built for the Carolinas. Contact your Carolina Ford dealer, proud sponsor of the North Carolina A&T Aggie. Aggie fans, Food Lion is the proud sponsor of the Score to Give More program. For each free throw the Aggies make in today's game, Food Lion Feeds will donate 100 meals to a local area food bank.
It's bow time. Tick, tick, boom. Like a powder keg in your mouth. Southbound, scratch made. Not in a microwave oven, but an oven oven. Biscuits baked 49 steps fluffy. Chicken marinated 12 hours bold. Iced tea steeped 12 minutes lazy as a porch swing. Now you're talking sweet, easy Southern style. Because when it comes to down-home cooking, it's not our first rodeo. Feed the whole family with a big Bow Box Supremes meal. It's bow time.
Hey, Days.
Days, we're so proud of everything you've accomplished on and off the court.
We love you.
Go Aggies.
Hey, Deja, it's your dad. Happy senior night, and congratulations on all your accomplishments on the court, off the court, and in the classroom. Continue your efforts, and I'll definitely be here to support you throughout the way. Congratulations. I love you.
Happy senior day.
Thank God, Jayla. I know you're surprised to see us here, but we would not let this night go by without saying some words of encouragement. It has been a long 5 years, but thank God you made it. You got your bachelor's and now your master's, and we would not have been able to get done without our village. Woo!
Congratulations to my daughter, Channing Scott, as she celebrates her senior night. You have really been an inspiration to your siblings. Patrick, Peyton, and Chayla really look up to you. There is nothing that you can't accomplish if you put your mind to it. I wish you much success as you reach this next chapter in your life. Stay focused, stay engaged, and continue to reach for the stars. I love you.
Happy graduation, babe. It's been a blessing to see the growth of a woman you've become since your sophomore year to now. And, you know, the future's looking bright for you. Can't wait to see it.
All along this bustling corridor, from Richmond to Williamsburg, to Hampton Roads, to the Outer Banks of North Carolina, one bank continues to make its presence felt and set the standard for serving its communities and local businesses, and for having the area's best bankers. One bank continues to enrich lives beyond banking. Town Bank, not just a community bank, your community's bank.
North Carolina Farm Bureau Insurance is in every county, every day. With over 800 agents helping friends and neighbors, it's more than business to us, it's a friendship. North Carolina Farm Bureau Insurance, helping you is what we do best. Mrs. Winter's Chicken and Biscuits is the Triad's true Southern-style restaurant. Our classically American Southern fried chicken, hot buttery biscuits, and home-style sides can't be beat. And we have a seat at the table just for you. Come by for a 3-piece dinner combo for only $5. Come see why we've been voted the Triad's best fried chicken 10 years in a row. Located right next to campus with a 24-hour drive-through window.
In the Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference, success for our student athletes isn't just measured by wins and losses, points on the scoreboard, or individual stats. For nearly 50 years, it's also been measured by their performance in the classroom, in the community, and ultimately, graduation. Our student athletes aren't just playing to win a single game. They're playing to win at life. Because games end, but life keeps on going. The MEAC, educating student athletes for the game of life.
The MEAC is embarking on a year-long celebration of its 50th anniversary under the banner of the theme, A Golden Past, A Glorious Future. The conference will open the year with the selection of the 50 greatest moments in MEAC history, and with a selection of all-time teams for each of the MEAC-sponsored sports, with Hall of Fame recognition and with historical fanfare to the student athletes, coaches, and administrators who have helped to mold the MEAC into the great conference that it is today. The year promises to rekindle the love fans have had for the MEAC for 5 decades. Yes, the past was golden for the MEAC, and the future promises to be glorious.
A ceremony with JT Fisher Funeral Services can be anything you wish it to be, from a simple or traditional ceremony to an elaborate celebration of life. JT Fisher's caring staff will guide your family in creating a meaningful ceremony to honor the life and memory of your loved one. Funeral services are as unique as life itself. Put your trust in the hands of the caring, experienced professionals at JT Fisher Funeral Services. Take comfort. JTFisherFuneralServices.com.
Ford is built to fit your lifestyle. Check out the great offers on the vehicles that'll help you win the day at buyfordnow.com. Learn why they're built for victory and built for the Carolinas. Contact your Carolina Ford dealer, proud sponsor of the North Carolina A&T Aggie. Aggie fans, Food Lion is the proud sponsor of the Score to Give More program. For each free throw the Aggies make in today's game, Food Lion Feeds will donate 100 meals to a local area food bank. Cone Health is committed to keeping our patients and our team members safe during these unprecedented times. With an extensive network of doctors and specialists, nationally recognized hospitals, and the convenience of 24/7 video visits, Cone Health is right here with you. Go Aggies. Play well and stay well.
It's bow time. Years from now, you'll tell your grandkids. Back in my day, we could get 2 Bojangles sausage biscuits for just $2.50. And those biscuits, shoot, they were always made from scratch. Sizzling like the summer of 2033. And then your grandkids will say, but how is that different than Bojangles now? And you'll say, pipe down and eat your biscuits. Get 2 sausage biscuits for just $2.50. It's bow time.
All along this corridor, from Richmond to Williamsburg, Hampton Roads, to the Outer Banks of North Carolina, one bank continues to make its presence felt and set the standard for serving its communities and local businesses, and for having the area's best bankers. One bank continues to enrich lives beyond banking. Town Bank, not just a community bank, your community's bank.
Along with the Dr. Steve Rush, I'm Donald Ware. It's halftime here at Corbett Sports Center on the campus of North Carolina A&T State University. Rivalry in full effect, where the Lady Aggies have the 37-23 halftime lead. And, you know, at that media timeout in the second quarter, Steve, we talked about the fact that A&T had only made 3 of 10 shots, had gone cold in the second quarter, ended the quarter making 4 of 8. But most notably, the defense is what remains steady for the Lady Aggies.
Absolutely. I mean, the Lady Aggies, in just the points off turnovers alone, are leading 15-2. They got a plus 13 margin there, and they got a 14-point lead. I think that pretty much sums it up in terms of the Lady Aggies and their relentless defense, converting it over in the offense. They've out-rebounded Central by 9 this half as well, doubling them in points in the paint, leading that category 20-10. And just effort. Those are effort plays. When you're playing defense, that's all effort. When you're hitting the glass the way they have been, that's all effort. And Lady Aggies fortunate enough to be up 14 now, because they're not shooting the ball as well as they typically do. But luckily their defense has been able to get it done for them.
30 of the 37 points that North Carolina A&T has. We talked about the seniors, Jones, Pack, Winters, and Scott. They have 29 points combined. The seniors are getting it done.
They are certainly getting it done and leading by example. And they're going out with a bang, to say the least. And that's without Jayla Jones-Pack for a large part of that second quarter. And in the first quarter, she was already off to 7 points and 6 rebounds. So she's still pretty much at that total. So that just says how much that Shannon Scott stepped it up, as well as Deja Winters.
Of course, for North Carolina A&T, talked about the defense. Lady Aggies have 6 steals against North Carolina Central, who has 12 turnovers in the first half. And Anissa Rivera has been shut down in the first half for the most part. While she does have 4 points in the game, she's only 1 of 7 from the field.
Absolutely. And I mean, that's just all goes to 24, if you ask me. And that would be Miss Shannon Scott. She's done a phenomenal job accepting that challenge, because Rivera is a very active player. And when you have players like that, they do a good job of drawing fouls on you. So her ability to play defense without fouling and still produce on the offensive end, like what you mentioned, just speaks to her awareness, the type of player she is, not being just gifted athletically, but as well as understanding the game mentally and what her job is out there on the court.
Faith Williams also, what do you think about her play? She's got 7 points for North Carolina Central. We didn't really see a lot from her the last time these two teams met, but you know, she's been doing a decent job, particularly getting the ball up the court.
Yeah, what I'm noticing with her is she's trying to get her guys, her ladies involved rather. Not getting a lot of production again out of Rivera, like what we mentioned. So she's figuring out as a point guard, okay, I may have to step it up and try to score a little bit. Been able to knock down some tough jumpers and get it done. But I think overall she much prefer to be a distributor.
If you look at North Carolina Central when you look back to the game of the series a couple of weeks ago in Durham, North Carolina Central is getting outscored 58-24 in the third quarter alone by A&T. So if you're North Carolina Central head coach Tricia Stafford Odoms, what do you tell your young ladies at halftime to try to turn that tide?
I think you just hit it on the head, Donald. She just has to do a good job making the necessary adjustments. Again, phenomenal coaching, Coach Robinson, who on the contrary does a great job making adjustments after halftime. So you kind of got a double-edged sword, and if they're not careful, the Lady Aggies could blow this thing out early.
If you're A&T, you're Coach Robinson, you have the 37-23 lead. We know that he wasn't even happy after A&T beat Central by 30 2 weeks ago. What are you telling the Lady Aggies?
I think the only thing that I saw in that first half that I'd be telling them, I mean, you definitely don't want to let up. You speak to how the defense has led to the majority of your offensive production today, because honestly, in the half-court set, I've seen them be a lot better this season. They're not doing a good job moving the ball against that zone defense. A lot of unforced turnovers and things of that sort. So just tell them to settle down, get back to doing what we're doing, do what we do and execute our sets offensively. And I think they'll be fine. But as long as they keep playing defense and they're rebounding and they're taking care of Rivera the way they have been, I think we got this one in the bag.
I don't know if you've been. I can't imagine you've been one of 7 in the first. I can't imagine that.
Oh, it happens, Donald. It happens to the best of them.
So how do you get out of that?
I tell you what my motto is. I don't know if Rivera thinks it is, but my motto is when you're off, shoot to your own, and when you're on, keep shooting.
So is that what it's going to take for her to get going?
That's what it takes. But the thing is that the larger thing is you want to be careful about forcing shots. Take the shots, take the game as it comes to you. If they are double teaming and you're making it tough on you, you find your teammates. As your teammates continue to score, that eventually frees you back up. And so that's one thing that she may look to do as well. But again, she's got her hands full because Shannon Scott is on her.
Nicole Hope averages 10.4 points per game for North Carolina Central. We have not heard or have not called her name much so far in this ball game as the Lady Eagles have possession. Brown, jump shot, left elbows off the mark. Offensive rebound, there's Rivera.
And right on time, she knows that she's got to get involved in this ball game for the Lady Eagles to have a chance. And she converts there on the second chance opportunity. And that gives her 10 rebounds on the day. So even though she's not scoring, she's definitely impacting the game on this end and blocking shots and rebounding.
Walton, Darks, Winters, Scott, Jones Pack in the game for North Carolina A&T. Ball knocked out of bounds.
And let's see if they take a look at the clock. Okay, reset it back to 20.
Off the kick ball. Walton inbounds. Scott, as Winters now controls for North Carolina A&T. Winters a couple of three-pointers there. Walton is off the mark. Scott with the offensive rebound in the lane. Kicks it back out. Dark shoots the three. It's off the mark. And the long rebound comes out to North Carolina Central.
Yeah, great looks there on offense to start the half by the Lady Aggies. Just not able to convert. And that happens.
Rivera in the lane. The left-handed shot over Jones Pack is good.
And I think we know the adjustment that Central said they were going to make going into the half, and that was get Anissa involved as they've gone to her early and often as we've started this second half, and it's already down to a 10-point lead.
Darts as Winters now controls for A&T to Walton looking in the corner. Scott skip pass. Darts almost traveled, got her feet down. Scott got Winters who shoots the three. It's off the mark, and Rivera clears the game.
Yeah, Central doing a good job this time around keeping A&T out of the paint.
Nice pass. Brown couldn't get it, but a foul going to go against A&T.
And that's going to be Jayla Jones-Pack third. Very untimely for the Lady Aggies, especially given the increased output from Rivera here in the second half. And I'm interested to see if Coach Rob leaves her in.
So as Steve mentioned, Jones Pack picks up her third personal foul. As Brown able to get the first free throw to go, she's going to have one more.
It looks like he's going to replace her with Jada Smith, who has 2 fouls of her own that she picked up early in the first half.
So right on cue, Jada Smith is in. And Jones Pack is out for North Carolina A&T. The lead is now down to 8 for A&T. Let's see what the Lady Aggies can do in this possession. Have been cold so far here in the third quarter. Turnaround shot. Scott couldn't get it to go. Smith making her presence felt already. As she's fouled, she'll go to the line to shoot 2. Rivera picking up the personal foul for North Carolina Central. Smith able to get the first to go. She's just such a great presence. She brings a lot of energy whenever she comes into the game for A&T.
Certainly, Donna, you took the words right out of my mouth when you said that energy. And unfortunately, that energy can lead to fouls as it has this game. But hopefully here in the second half, she can convert it to more positive plays to where she can get a chance to play a lot more.
Lead back up to 10 for A&T, and we're going to have a foul going to be called against A&T. It's going to go against Darks.
It looks like her and Faith Williams got into it once again. That's been a matchup I've kept my eye on as they wrestled around here just in front of us in the first half a little bit. They've definitely gotten after it amongst each other.
Pass is stolen. Winters quickly ahead. Scott looking to take it all the way. Scott scooping.
And once again, Don, I think I need to create a hashtag for those watching at home. Defense converting to offense once again.
Rivera passes. Hope, three-pointer, left wing. Off the mark, that's an offensive rebound. The put back is missed, but Brown is right there to clean it up.
Yeah, you definitely got to come up with that rebound there if you're the Lady Aggies, giving them too many cracks at it, and eventually they convert. 10-point lead.
Man-to-man defense. Central switching up. Smith had it poked away, and it's stolen. Here comes Rivera looking to push for North Carolina Central. Has hit the 2 shots that she's taken here in the third quarter. She's got 8 points now.
Yeah, and they're definitely getting to Rivera and just kind of clearing out and letting her go to work.
Well, that's a good move. That's decent defense by Scott. Better move there by Rivera.
Very tough shot, but again, that's why she's leading the MEAC in scoring. Over 16 points a game. Very tough shot as she converts.
Coach Robinson not happy. 6:44 left here in the third quarter. We're going to step aside with A&T lead down to 8. This is Lady Aggie basketball on NCATAggies.com.
Chicken and Biscuits is the Triad's true Southern-style restaurant. Our classically American Southern fried chicken, hot buttery biscuits, and home-style sides can't be beat. And we have a seat at the table just for you. Come by for a 3-piece dinner combo for only $5. Come see why we've been voted the Triad's best fried chicken 10 years in a row. Located right next to campus with a 24-hour drive-through.
In the Mideastern Athletic Conference, success for our student athletes isn't just measured by wins and losses, points on the scoreboard, or individual stats. For nearly 50 years, it's also been measured by their performance in the classroom, in the community, and ultimately, graduation. Our student athletes aren't just playing to win a single game. They're playing to win at life. Because games end, but life keeps on going. The MEAC, educating student athletes for the game of life.
Along with Steve Rush, I'm Donald Ware. 6:44 left here in the third quarter as A&T leads 41-33. Shannon Scott on the outlet. Steve right there takes it coast to coast, but we've seen the Lady Eagles fall back, now down 8.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did in the second quarter. Lady Aggies jumped out to a 9-point lead in that second quarter. Central was able to get it back down to within 5 to 6 points, and looks like they're trying to do that exact same clawback here. And Lady Aggies may want to make sure they convert here on offense. This half-court defense of the Eagles has been giving them problems all day.
Walton tried to skip it. Williams stole it, shoots the 3. It is off the mark, and the ball goes out of bounds, and A&T dodges a bullet there.
Yeah, they most certainly did. That was a really good look. Even though it was an early shot, she's fully capable of making that shot, especially with the momentum that Central has. Fortunate there that they weren't able to convert for the Lady Aggies.
Winners. Controls now for A&T. Again, the Lady Eagles in a man-to-man defense. Scott is off the mark. Rivera clears again. Williams pushing. Now man-to-man defense also by North Carolina A&T. Off the switch. Down low. Brown in the corner. 3 ball is up, and it is good. And that is Palmer knocking it down.
Yeah, Central doing a much better job not turning the ball over. Getting it down low in the post, saw the double team, kicked it in the corner for a wide open 3-pointer.
A&T's lead once at 13, now down to 5. Walton, baseline cut off. Winters dribbles, shoots off the mark, and the rebound for North Carolina Central's Hope. As Williams going to slow it down there, Steve. Then they're going to shoot it. Palmer off the mark that time. As Williams, that Rivera hit the deck. I think she acted a little bit there. It's going to get the personal foul call.
Yeah, her and Smith got tangled up a little bit. I think that was a good job on both parties of boxing out, trying to get the rebound. Ball just happened to bounce out of bounds. I'm thankful the ref didn't call a foul on either party there. Like we mentioned earlier, the game just gets physical sometimes. And I think that was a great no call by the official.
A&T with possession again. A 5-point lead has as much in this quarter as a 12-point lead.
Yeah, you can really tell they're missing Jayla Jones-Pack. This offense has been a bit stagnant here in the second half and not being able to convert on some of those second chance opportunities. As Jada Smith tries to make something happen and draws a foul.
Smith has been much more aggressive offensively as we've seen the last couple of weeks. A&T leads 41-36. We're back after this timeout. You're watching Lady Aggie basketball on NCATaggies.com.
It's bow time. Years from now, you'll tell your grandkids. Back in my day, we could get 2 Bojangles sausage biscuits for just $2.50. And those biscuits, shoot, they were always made from scratch. And that zesty sausage, sizzling like the summer of 2033. And then your grandkids will say, but how is that different than Bojangles now? And you'll say, pipe down and eat your biscuits. Get 2 sausage biscuits for just $2.50. It's bow time.
All along this bustling corridor, from Richmond to Williamsburg, to Hampton Roads, to the Outer Banks of North Carolina, one bank continues to make its presence felt and set the standard for serving its community and local businesses, and for having the area's best bankers. One bank continues to enrich lives beyond banking. Town Bank, not just a community bank, your community's bank.
Along with Steve Rush, I'm Donald Ware. We have exactly 5 minutes left here in the third quarter as North Carolina A&T has the 41-36 lead over North Carolina Central. Your thoughts, Steve, on what you've seen over the 5 minutes here in the third?
Lady Aggies just come out flat. If you want to be honest with each other here, Donald. Great job of the energy and the defense in the first half. Not really getting a chance to get off and running the way they like to here in the second. And I think that's exactly what Coach Robinson was speaking to as you spoke to him after the last game about, being stagnant, being complacent because you won a few games. You got to play to the clock here.
Nice pass from Winters as Smith able to finish. Extends the Lady Aggie lead to 43-36. Rivera skips it in the corner. Anderson trying to dump it down low. Smith comes away with the steal. Tucker, double team. Out top, Scott puts it on the floor, reverses her dribble, and turnaround shot by Scott off the glass. Couldn't get it to go. Rivera clears.
Yeah, good move there by Scott. Great footwork. Unfortunately, unable to convert. And Rivera may have gotten away with steps. Great steal by Darts. She finds fellow freshman Demaya Tucker. I feel like a broken record. Now looks like more defense. Converting the offense for the Lady Aggie as we force a turnover.
Just like that, a 9-point lead and another turnover as Anderson could not control the pass from Rivera. And we were just talking during the break, and you mentioned Rivera's just a sophomore. He's got a couple of more years here in the league.
Yes, she certainly does. And we may have to bring Shannon Scott onto the coaching staff when she gets done so she can talk about what she did to be effective against Rivera for years to come, because she is certainly a player.
Lady Aggies with possession, 13 on the clock. Winners, Scott. That is Darts out high, 8 to shoot. Darts picks up her dribble. Smith, 5 to shoot, lost the basketball, and with 5 seconds on the shot clock, a foul is called against NCCU.
Yeah, it looks like Edmondson there got caught on the reach, and that's her second foul of the quarter. Third on the game. And they're going to come right back with Kiana Brown, who's also got 10 points, having a solid performance here this afternoon for the Lady Eagles.
Tucker to inbound baseline left. As A&T controls, nice pass. Smith at the free throw line, jumper, rolls it. She's got that shot down pat, Steve.
And I like the way she caught it and she assessed what was going on, realized, hey, I'm the one that's open. Took the shot, able to convert and knock it down and getting us back in the double-digit lead.
Lady Aggies scoring on the last 3 possessions. A 5-point lead at one time is now to 11. Ball is knocked away. Brown tried to save it, and it was last touched by Smith out of bounds. Central has possession, 10 to shoot.
And great activity once again by Jada Smith. Again in that first half, she only played about a minute and 30 seconds and picked up 2 quick fouls, but fortunately her production level has increased significantly as she stays out of foul trouble, buying Jayla Jones-Pack a little more time on the bench as well.
Anderson To Rivera, back to Anderson. Pump fake on the three, shoots it, missed it, and Winters with the rebound, and she's down. Anderson's down, 5-on-4 right now for A&T. 5-on-4. Now the whistle is blown.
Yeah, I'm surprised the referee blew the whistle before the ball actually stopped. Typically when the players are still running and the plays going on, they wait until things die down a bit. And she's holding that right knee. I hope she's okay.
Madeline Anderson is a sophomore from Whitby, Ontario, Canada. Took that shot and went down immediately. So we'll hope that she's okay. And the Lady Eagles are already shorthanded. It looks like they're at least gonna be able to help her up, and she's gonna be able to have some assistance getting off, but it nonetheless is gonna be able to get off.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if she's able to put any weight. She's not able to put much weight on that leg at all. Like you said, Don, I hope the young lady's okay.
I think she stepped on the back, if you see in the replay, of Deja Winters' foot maybe. In any event, A&T going to have possession. 2:48 left here in the third. Lady Aggies with the 11-point lead. 24 on the shot clock for North Carolina A&T after the stoppage. Winters down low. Smith inside the left elbow. Couldn't get it to go. Scott offensive rebound. Puts it up. Had it partially blocked by Rivera. And here comes North Carolina Central as Winters knocks it out of bounds.
Great defense there by Deja Winters, getting the one-hand steal on the sideline. If she was playing football, I wonder if she got 2 feet down. She might have been able to be in the turn of possession.
Nicole Holt, 10.6 points per game, has 1 point in the game for North Carolina Central. Holt shot, forced it, and a loose ball foul as Smith tried to box out, but it's going to pick up the personal foul.
And that's going to be her third. And if I'm Coach Robinson, I may leave her in there. I like her activity level, the way she's been playing. Even though she picked up 2 early ones in the first half, it looks like he's going to do just that.
Rivera pulls the jump shot off the mark. Scott able to tip it and get it to Tucker. Tucker looking to push. Quickly ahead, ball is knocked away. Good hustle there by Williams. Faith Williams, the redshirt sophomore from Akron, Ohio, making the night's play. And when you know it, went to St. Vincent St. Mary High School.
I think I've heard of that school once before.
Smith lost it, but Scott able to regain 15 to shoot. Skip pass. Tucker thought about the 3, now 10 to shoot. High post, Smith had it knocked away, and Hope gonna be called for the personal foul. The Lady Eagles. So Nicole Hope picking up the foul.
Looks like it's going to be her first.
That is the second team foul against the Lady Eagles. Darts, controls, gets the screen out high from Smith. Gets it out high to Scott. Scott, pump fake to the hole. It's good.
Great play there. Great patience by Shannon Scott. Getting the easy 2. Allowing the Ladies Aggies to set up their full court press defense.
Shannon Scott leads all scorers. She's got 15 in the ball game. Ball is lost out of bounds, and give the credit to A&T, who just continues to play tenacious defense.
Points off turnovers. Lady Aggies still winning that category, 21-4. Sitting here with a 13-point lead here, and I mean that's truly the difference in the game. Is Lady Aggies has been able to force Central into turnover after turnover and convert on the offensive end.
Tucker to inbound baseline right for North Carolina A&T. Shot clock is at 20. First shot clock. No, they're going to reset it to 30. After the change of possession.
And I like Jada Smith at the top of the key. Yes, she found her sweet spot once again.
Scott from the left side. Mr. Smith with the rebound off the glass. The putback is good.
Right on time. And I mean, she's bringing it in this second half. And And she's picking up right where Demaya, that's Deja Winters, not Demaya Tucker with the steal.
Winters to the hole. The basket for Deja Winters, and she'll go to the line and try and complete the 3-point play.
How about these fans in the building today, Dom? As they're hanging over the rafters going crazy. And again, Deja Winters, I'm convinced, scores in threes.
You've been saying that, and hopefully she can convert this one. Deja Winters with a big-time bucket. You're going to see it right here. The finish was outstanding. We know her as a sharpshooter from three-point range, but she can get it done, taking it to the hole as well.
Absolutely. She runs the floor so well. Such a phenomenal athlete. Again, we speak about her shooting ability far so often, but I mean, just her as an athlete and a basketball player altogether, she's just been phenomenal.
14 points now in the ball game for the senior Deja Winters. A&T with his largest lead of the game now at 54-36.
If I'm the Eagles, I may look at to go to Rivera again here. As the Lady Aggies have extended it to an 18-point lead.
Rivera lost the basketball, 10 to shoot, good defense, a steal. Dark steps in the passing lane, looking to push quickly ahead to Winters. Finishes again! Count the basket for Winters, and she'll go to the line and try and complete the 3-point play.
Great defense there by Sean Kelly Darks. Getting another steal, finding Deja Winters yet again with another opportunity for, guess what? 3-point play.
And you're right, that's what had been missing the couple of times that we have done games, is that crowd is unbelievable here at Corbin Sports Center.
Absolutely. We've had the sound volume to kind of put the crowd here, but it's nothing like butts in seats, and they're having a good time here as they're supporting the Lady Aggies, helping us secure this 20-point lead as Deja Winters extends it to 21.
Deja Winters finishing in a game. You look at Deja Winters, she created the contact there. And another steal as A&T is pouring it on.
And I may look to find Deja again.
Scott to the hole, kicks it out. 3-ball on the way from long distance. Sean Kelly Darks knocks it down, and the route is on for the Lady Aggies.
Another turnover.
Smith with the steal. 16-second shot clock is off here in the third.
And we talk about how flat they came out here in the second half. And after that media timeout, you can tell Coach Robinson definitely said what he had to say to the young ladies, and they came out with all kinds of energy as they closed this quarter out phenomenally, extending the lead out.
Winters couldn't hit the shot, but A&T with a big third quarter leads by 24 points. We're back for the fourth quarter. After this is Lady Aggie basketball on NCCU.com.
In the Mideastern Athletic Conference, success for our student athletes isn't just measured by wins and losses, points on the scoreboard, or individual stats. For nearly 50 years, it's also been measured by their performance in the classroom, in the community, and ultimately, graduation. Our student athletes aren't just playing to win a single game. They're playing to win at life. Because games end, but life keeps on going. The MEAC, educating student athletes for the game of life.
A ceremony with J.T. Fisher Funeral Services can be anything you wish it to be, from a simple or traditional ceremony to an elaborate celebration of life. J.T. Fisher's caring staff will guide your family in creating a meaningful ceremony to honor the life and memory of your loved one. Funeral services are as unique as life itself. Put your trust in the hands of the caring, experienced professionals at J.T. Fisher Funeral Services. Take comfort. JTFisherFuneralServices.com.
We're back here at Corbin Sports Center on the campus of North Carolina A&T, where the Lady Aggies have poured it on here in the third quarter and now lead 60-36. And this, on the replay, you're seeing the three-pointer hit by Sean Kelly Darks.
Absolutely. And Lady Aggies, Jada Smith getting the steal down on one end, coming back down. Lady Aggies able to convert with Sean Kelly Darks. Good ball movement, wide open jumper. And she extends the Lady Aggies lead out. and they close out that third quarter in style.
Another big third quarter. That was a concern for Coach Stafford Odom coming in, and A&T outscoring 23-13 in the third as Walton couldn't get that one to go.
Yeah, and a large part of that was in the second part of that third quarter. Lady Aggies came out a bit complacent, a bit flat, and just turned it on. And I think that's one of the things that frustrates Coach Robinson so much is he doesn't want the ladies to turn it on and turn it off. He wants it to stay on throughout the course of the game. But understanding that we also do have a game tomorrow, I can kind of see it on both ways. But Lady Aggies definitely getting it done. And as long as they don't have any mishaps, should be well on their way to another victory and getting back in the win column.
Faith Williams scores on one end and Jada Smith on the other end for A&T. 62-38.
Still.
Let's see, Walton couldn't quite get it. Hope with the runner, got it. That's her first field goal of the game for the Lady Eagles.
Yeah, and that's one heck of a first field goal. She's been struggling to get it done. High arching left hand floater, able to convert it. As the Lady Aggies are up 22.
A&T in no rush here. Jump shot by Smith. She is showing that she has range, knocking down another one.
Yeah, she does a phenomenal job at that mid-range area, knocking down shots, but also running the offense through her in that position. When she catches it there, she looks for her teammates, but if she has the shot, she's fully capable of knocking it down, and she did there.
Continued defense by North Carolina. A&T, another turnover by the Lady Eagles. A&T just continues to get it done. 22 turnovers in the game for NCCU.
Central back to their token zone defense.
Walton tries the right baseline off the fake. Shot is up. Callahan blocked, but good contact drawn there by Walton, who go to the line to shoot two.
Absolutely great alertness, nice pump fake, able to drive baseline, put the defender in a compromising position, able to draw the foul, earn two easy ones at the line.
Jasmine Walton's been quiet today, but generally her presence is quiet anyway. But then the next thing you look up, she'll have 10 points, she'll have 5 assists, she'll have 4 rebounds, and 3 steals in a ball game.
Absolutely, that's exactly what she did against Norfolk State in the last game we got a chance to do here together. And she was a huge difference maker in that game just by bringing that energy, kind of like what Jada Smith is doing today.
That was her first points of the ball game. Shot is up, missed, out of bounds, and last touched by the Lady Eagles.
And I'm surprised to see Coach Stafford Odom still leave Rivera on the bench. Not much time left here to play today.
Ennis to Walton between the circles. Kicks it out. 3 ball is off the mark by Tucker. And Callahan clears. Demery just threw it away. And another turnover by the Lady Eagles. .734 left here. A&T with a huge third quarter. Even in that third quarter, we saw where, of course, the Lady Aggies able to get it up to 13. Central able to cut it back to 5. And then the Lady Eagles just blew it wide open.
Yeah, absolutely. And Lady Aggies turned it on with that defensive pressure. And you could look at the coach over here. I don't know, they couldn't see it at home, obviously. But she was trying to get her teams to just calm down so she wouldn't have to burn too many timeouts. Only got 2 left. But unable to stop the bleeding, Lady Aggies took full advantage of it and pushed that lead out to 24.
Callahan picking up the personal foul. It is her second and the second team foul against the Lady Eagles. Ennis. Now that Tucker is A&T going to run its offense. 12 to shoot now. Walton. Tucker, nice pass to Smith to the hole. Tried to bounce pass it to Taylor. Out of bounds, but this last touch by the Lady Eagles. 5 to shoot.
Yeah, I like the thought there by Jada Smith. When you're that close to the basket, you're better off trying to shoot. She was fortunate not to turn it over there.
Walton to Taylor. Lady Aggies got to realize. Tucker to the hole, gets it off. Couldn't get it to go, but it's going to be a shot clock violation against the Lady Aggies. So the 11th turnover of the ball game for North Carolina A&T. The Lady Aggies have played very well, particularly in the third quarter. having the 66-40 lead. Just opened it up. Cunningham tried to dribble between two defenders, turned it over.
Yeah, not used to handling the ball. First time I've seen her handle the ball here in the front court today. Lady Aggies definitely forced it into a turnover.
Let's see, Walton couldn't get it to go. In the rebound by Cunningham. Quickly ahead to Palmer. Palmer in the lane, couldn't get the bucket to go. But Cunningham there to tip it home.
Great second chance effort there by Cunningham. It looks like we're going to get another Jayla Jones-Pack sighting at the next dead ball. Who came out having a phenomenal game in the first quarter, but that foul trouble cost her.
12 to shoot. Walton dribbles to Tucker. Can she finish? She does.
Great move, great recovery, and great finish.
68-42. Now the lead is 26. Dangerous pass. Hope catches. Hope to the hole. Spins. Nice move by Hope. Creates the contact. A foul goes against A&T. It's going to go against Jasmine Walton. Walton picking up her second personal foul. That is the first team foul against North Carolina A&T. And don't forget, 8 o'clock game. The men are going to be in action right here at Corbett Sports Center. Of course, Steve is going to be on the call with Spencer Turkin, and you can listen to that game right here on NCATaggies.com. The game will also be televised on ESPNU, but I'd recommend that you turn your sound down on ESPNU and turn up Steve and Spencer.
There you go, Donald. I appreciate that plug. Absolutely. Come tune in, listen to Spencer and myself, and we'll have a lot of fun just like Donald and I have had here today.
Absolutely. It's been a fun game to call, and a lot of that because A&T is doing well. Jones-Pack winners. 3. Got it! Nice recognition there from Jones-Pack.
Absolutely. And if you notice, Coach Robinson put his seniors back in the game. I think we're getting ready for a curtain call here in a little bit. A nice bit of recognition as these young ladies come to a close of their careers here at A&T.
Hope off the mark. Scott with the rebound. Scott pushes Ennis back to Scott. They finish anyway.
29-point lead, largest of the day.
Of course, when these two teams met on February 13th, as Ennis picks up the personal foul, A&T won that game by 30. And you got to know what's on the minds of these Lady Aggies is especially the ones that were here last year. 3 games, all won by North Carolina Central on last year.
Wow.
What was your record against North Carolina Central when you played here, Steve?
Well, unfortunately, we didn't get. We got a crack at Winston-Salem State. We didn't get a chance to play Central. They hadn't yet joined the MEAC again yet. But Winston-Salem State had come back to join the party. And if I'm not mistaken, we broke even with them. We only played them the one season, my senior season. Took care of business here in Corbett. Very rowdy crowd, one of the best ones we had during my duration here. And they got us down at their place. And I like to think, I hate to bring up old news, but I like to think that has something to do with me not being able to play that game.
Absolutely. We're back after this. A&T with a big lead.
Everyone starts at the same place. It's what you do next that counts. North Carolina A&T is proud to be a leader in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. We are racing to preeminence in research, business, agriculture, and the arts. Your success matters here. You will push forward. You will achieve. You will finish. Because that's what Aggies do.
It's bow time. Years from now, you'll tell your grandkids, back in my day, we could get 2 Bojangles sausage biscuits for just $2.50. And those biscuits, shoot, they were always made from scratch. And that zesty sausage, sizzling like the summer of 2033. And then your grandkids will say, but how is that different than Bojangles now? And you'll say, pipe down and eat your biscuits. Get 2 sausage biscuits for just $2.50. It's bow time.
A&T has outscored North Carolina Central 36-21 here in the second half. and have the 73-44 lead with 4:55 remaining as Winners able to knock down this three, Steve, off the skip pass from Jones Pack.
Yeah, absolutely. They always are looking for the Winners, and she runs that floor, and she knows how to get lost in the sauce, as I say. When you're in transition and your teammates can look for you, you just kind of read the defense and figure out where that hole is and go fill it. And Deja did it there and was able to knock it down.
Sean Kelly darts, misses the free throw. Jump ball, and the possession arrow favors North Carolina Central. And Rivera has really, she got off to a fast start in the third quarter, but pretty much since then has been neutralized and out of the game.
Absolutely, and right there they try to go to her again, and Shannon Scott's like, game's not over, I'm still here, like her 5 o'clock shadow. And she's done a phenomenal job on Rivera here today. Even though she does have 10 points and 13 rebounds, her season average is usually around 16 points or so, and I'm surprised they didn't call the backcourt the first time. As the Lady Aggies didn't touch that one.
And they ultimately did call it, so it's going to be another turnover for North Carolina Central. It's 26th of the ball game. See what A&T dials up here. And again, of course, these two teams are going to meet on tomorrow, less than 24 hours from now. As Winners shoots the three-pointer, it's off the mark. And Rivera fights for the rebound.
I almost turned it over on the outlet pass. Hope was able to gather it. A little confusion on the Lady Aggies defense.
As Rivera launches the three-pointer, it's going to be off the mark. And it's going to be lost out of bounds and last touch by Palmer. We're going to do this again tomorrow. Yours truly and Steve, we're going to be right here at NCATAggies.com right at around 2 o'clock. This one should be fun. Now, as a matter of fact, if A&T can put this game away today, should wrap up the Southern Division. Jones Pack can't finish, and Rivera clears.
Yeah, absolutely. Young ladies definitely taking care of business here at home this season, as well as on the road. Again, just having that 10-game win streak snapped by Norfolk State. Again, but an uncanny year where you got to play a team 4 times. It's tough to beat a team 3 times in the season, let alone 4. That Central converts.
Palmer with a big three-pointer for North Carolina Central. Again, a lot of what you're playing for right now is for tomorrow. Scope shot by Shannon Scott.
And does a great job playing defense on Rivera, picking up full court. I'm surprised she didn't dunk that one, Dom.
I'm telling you, that energy, boy, Shannon Scott just continues to play. Big shot. Ball is loose, but Brown able to get another steal. And Walton grabbed by Rivera, who commits the personal foul. A little bit of a tackle, really. As Rivera picks up the foul. A&T just continues to get it done. And for North Carolina Central, you look at Shannon Scott and just the way she's been able to play. She's got 19 points in the ball game. Deja Winners leads all scorers as she has 20.
Absolutely. I mean, they going out on their senior night just like you want to. Again, they do have one more ball game tomorrow. Unfortunately, it'll be our last game together. Donna, it's been a lot of fun for sure. But they definitely are going out with a bang and protecting this home court as they've all but just about put away Central here today.
Blocking foul. It's going to be called.
And I think we're getting close to curtain call time as the Maya Tucker checks in. Let's see who she replaces.
Yaja Palmer picking up the personal foul. That is the 15th foul against the Lady Eagles. Deja Winners gets that standing ovation, and what a time for fans to be allowed back here at Corbett Sports Center.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I know they couldn't wait to get back in here, especially for the rivalry game. I expect another packed house here tonight when the men get rolling, especially after the beatdown they put on them down in Central last Wednesday. So it should be a lot of fun.
Scott at the free throw line. The free throw is good. Shannon Scott continues to get it done. He's got 20 points in the ball game. She makes this one. She may come out as well. She does.
It looks like she's going to get her curtain call.
As Taylor is in, Shannon Scott. Phenomenal game. 20 points and gets the standing ovation from the crowd here at Corbin Sports Center.
And what do you know? We are still pouring it on.
Taylor had the steal. Shot was blocked, and here comes North Carolina Central. 3 ball is on the way. Williams is off the mark. Long rebound comes out to Walton. Walton pushing down to Jones. Pack, who finishes?
Great job running the floor there by Jayla Jones-Pack. We hadn't said her name much since that first period, but she got off to a phenomenal start, got into some foul trouble, able to get her name back in the record book.
The senior from Amityville, New York, is the next that's going to get the standing ovation when she comes out of the game. Down low, shot is up, and that's a good shot there by Morgan Callahan. Still, A&T is ahead by 33. And remember, we're right back here tomorrow.
Same time, 2 o'clock.
Yep. So join us as the Lady Aggies looking for the clean sweep. Jayla Jones-Pack, shot is off. Tucker hustles, gets the rebound, and a timeout going to be called by North Carolina A&T. 1:40 remaining, and we're going to keep it here on the timeout. And A&T, despite being up by 33 points right now, continues to play hard.
Yeah, they certainly do, and that's exactly what Coach Robinson is looking for him to do. You play until the clock hits 0. And I know this is a challenging time this year with the back-to-back games, and the ladies, it's getting towards the end of the year. You want to save your legs, trying to find that last push. But that's one of the beauties about having the rivalry game, the last game of the season, is it kind of gets you going naturally. And they've done a phenomenal job here. This game was a lot closer early on than what the score indicates now. But that last third quarter run that the Aggies put on has really served its purpose, and they really put the Eagles away.
Jones-Pack, as you see on the replay right there, was able to finish. She's got 9 points in the ball game. Shannon Scott leads all scorers with 23. Jones-Pack, now Tucker in the lane. Taylor, shot is off the mark. Tucker had it, lost it out of bounds. Last touch by A&T. Look at Deja Winters, who has 20 points. Again, Shannon Scott with 23. And Jones-Pack, the other senior, has 9, also 3 assists. 7 rebounds in the ball game.
And they will certainly be missed here in Aggie Land.
Callahan's shot is up. It's off the mark. Darks gets another rebound. Darks is pushing. Stutter step to the hole. Left hand couldn't get it to go. And Callahan has it for North Carolina Central. Back the other way. Crosses over. Trying to go to the hole. And it's going to make the shot. The basket's going to count. And she's going to be fouled in the process. Vasi Taylor picking up the personal foul for A&T.
Yeah, I think that's her third on the day. She, too, was the one that got in foul trouble a bit early, along with Jada Smith and Jayla Jones-Pack.
So 52 points combined by the seniors of the 82 points that North Carolina A&T has.
Absolutely. That's largely due to Jayla Jones-Pack missing a good bit of the second quarter and the third. So that's mostly Shannon Scott and Deja Winters, but again, all three doing a phenomenal job, taking care of business on both ends of the floor and making their presence felt.
Jones-Pack is in double figures now for A&T.
So now I guess we can say the seniors are outscoring Central at this point, down to 54 to 52.
Great point. With about 35 seconds remaining in this ball game, A&T's going to erase. Well, not erase, but, they had that loss against Norfolk State, and they're going to put that one in the rearview mirror with a great victory over Central.
And Coach Roberts going to call a timeout, get a chance to recognize Jayla Jones-Pack here, Donald. As you mentioned,
What a game for that senior. 11 points in the ball game. All three seniors scoring in double figures.
And I hope they didn't leave too much of it out here today and can come back tomorrow with that same energy and effort, as it's going to be needed as they try to lock up that Southern Division, as well as the #1 seed overall. Howard has 2 losses. Lady Aggies only 1 loss in conference play to Norfolk, as you mentioned earlier.
Don't forget to stay tuned for the post-game show where we're going to talk with head coach Terrell Robinson after this victory by North Carolina A&T. Difference between shot clock and game clock is about half a second. Smith couldn't get it to go. Rebounded by North Carolina Central's Simone Edmondson. To the hole, shot is up, and throwing in the shot was Demery. 2.5 seconds remain. Dark's gonna dribble it out, and A&T gonna come away with the victory, 84-54 over North Carolina Central. Steve, your thoughts on today's game?
I just think there was a tale of 2 halves. First half was all Shannon Scott, the Lady Aggies and their defense. That second half, I got to give a lot of credit to Jada Smith and the energy she brought. And Lady Aggies got it done, led by their seniors on a wonderful night. Happy to have the fans back, and we'll do it again tomorrow.
No question about it. Again, we're going to have Coach Robinson on the post-game show. And the other thing, they were able to contain Anissa Rivera in this ballgame. She got off to the great start, hit her first 3 shots in the third quarter. We didn't hear from her much since.
Absolutely. Probably one of the quietest 10 points and 15 rebounds we'll see her have. Again, I'm sure she'll sleep on this and she'll come back ready to play tomorrow. Lady Aggies will have their hands full.
As we bring in Terrell Robinson for the post-game show here on NCATAggies.com. A&T, of course, coming away with the 84-54 victory over North Carolina Central. And we'll start with this. Coach Robinson, just want to get your thoughts. Another 30-point win against the Lady Eagles.
Good victory, man. Good crowd. Really needed our fans today. This was awesome. Awesome experience. Really energized our seniors. Really proud of them today.
No question about it. You were able, and we talked a little bit earlier about Anissa Rivera and what she brings to the table. Only 1 of 7 in the first half, but she hit her first 3 shots in the third quarter. You shut her down from there.
Well, no, we just had to remind them what our scout was. You know, after you play a team 3 times, you should have them figured out. So we just talked to them about a couple of tendencies that she does, and Shannon was able to make an adjustment, and obviously we got the results that we got.
And, Coach, we talk about the crowd being back in and how much fun that is. I saw you draw up one of your old plays down here on that alley-oop for Shannon Scott. I thought Shannon, she was going to go up and finish it the way you used to back in the day.
I told Shannon she made me look like a heck of a coach with that. I don't know what that was. It wasn't what I called, but, you know, when you got talented players like her, they tend to make plays.
Absolutely.
No question about it. Your seniors tonight, absolutely phenomenal. As Steve mentioned, Shannon Scott, Deja winners, and you look at Jones Pack, what they were able to do. Collectively, they scored 54 points. They almost outscored the Eagles as a team.
Yeah, absolutely. They were inspired. We had a really nice video for them right before we came on the floor. They was really emotional, so I knew we were going to get their best effort.
Yeah, no question about it. Of course, you got to do it again tomorrow. Your thoughts on having to, I don't know. See, the thing about it, like you beat Central by 30 and you weren't happy, right? And you beat them again by 30. So what are some of the things you think that you need to work on coming into tomorrow?
I just continue to understand how we got this lead, by defending, by creating turnovers and easy baskets. We got to get better executing these freshmen. Coach Odom did a great job mixing their offenses up. You saw Sean Kelly Darks and Asia Anders looking over at me. So they got to get better recognizing, what they're in. But outside of that, the defensive effort was good. And to your point, Central really showed up on Sunday last time at their place. So we got to anticipate that and obviously have hopefully the same result that we had today.
All right, well, we're going to get ready to wrap it up. Coach Robinson, we appreciate the time. We'll talk with you tomorrow.
Thanks, guys. See you later.
Terrell Robinson again in his 9th season as the head women's basketball coach here at A&T, and they're going to have to do it again tomorrow. But, Steve, another big third quarter for the Lady Aggies.
Huge third quarter, forcing a lot of turnovers, getting out, running, knocking down open shots. Again, we said it all day today, that defense converting the offense, getting some easy baskets. And I tell you what, Coach Robinson has a chance to secure the #1 overall seed tomorrow, potentially get another Coach of the Year award, and he's tapping on that door to getting that all-time wins here at North Carolina A&T.
Before we wrap it up, any last words?
Go Aggies, and I'm looking forward to working with you one more time tomorrow, Dom.
It's going to be a lot of fun tomorrow. We want to thank our excellent broadcast crew. Did an excellent job. You saw the replays. You saw the different shots on the floor. I wish you guys could be here to see the video tribute to the seniors. It's absolutely awesome. So we want to thank them for their outstanding work. And, of course, that's TEM Video doing a absolutely phenomenal job. For Steve Rush, I'm Donald Ware saying so long for now. From Corbett Sports Center here on the campus of North Carolina A&T State University, your final score, North Carolina A&T 84, North Carolina Central 54. You've been watching Lady Aggie Basketball on NCATAggies.com. All right, sounds good. All right, Steve, be good, man.
Good, right, man? Good.
Thank you.